This is the first time we've grown these, so I'm going to try to grow them up this trellis here. It's April 10th and I just put them in the ground today and put a little bit of shredded leaves as mulch around them. We'll keep an eye on them. This is what they look like on May 2nd. They're just now starting to. Here they are on May 10th. Looks like I need to do some weeding. May 26th and they're just now starting to send out tendrils and get a growth spurt, so they should take off. Here's what they look like on June 1st. It's June 19th and this thing's really growing well. It's starting to climb pretty good, but it's got some vines that are trying to escape, invading the tomato cage. So I'm going to have to train those up the trellis, but everything's looking good so far. It's June 21st and these things really are aggressive growers. I have 4 plants in here, but if I had it to do over again I would have just stuck with 2. But they just keep growing and growing and branching and growing, and I keep having to train them to stay on the trellis because they, well, as you can see, that one's invading the tomato cage to its right, and here's on the other side, it's invading this tomato cage. But I just keep, it's July 5th and this thing is still growing like nuts. It's still trying to take over the rest of the garden. And we have a little melon that set on in the back there. So we're off to a start on melons anyway. It's July 8th and there's our first good sized melon, so it won't be too long. We've got a bunch of little ones. It's July 13th and I was back here doing some weeding, and I happened to notice some of our melons forming. There's quite a few back behind here where you can't see them. There's a nice size one there. Little ones back here. There's a nice size one back in there. But we're going to be getting some soon. Okay, I'm going to do a little taste test on this today. I really like the way this thing grew. The vine was real vigorous. It tried to take over the garden actually. If I had to plant it again, I think I'd only plant half as many. I think I started 4. I should have went with 2. But it grew real well and set on quite a few melons. Now we'll just see what it tastes like. Has lots of seeds. I'm not really sure what these should taste like. I'm not sure if this is overripe or not, but it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to me. So unless the other ones I taste better than this one, I don't think I'd grow it again. It was kind of fun to grow, but as far as eating, if they're all like this one, I'm not impressed. And these are the ones that were on the vine when I decided to remove the vine. Overall, we probably got about 15 or so that weren't damaged by insects. Early on we had a lot of insect damage, but they kind of left them all alone later on. But it was a fun melon to grow. The biggest ones are about softball size. And then you get smaller ones too. But there's a good look at a bunch of them together.